Thank you. Let's go. Down and up. Let me be sure this is on. I'm always afraid now that this isn't on. Yes. All right. Yes. Open it up, lift it up, bend your knees. We're going to do a whole bunch of upper body stuff today. I have a pretty full class. I don't know, do I ever not have a full class? But anyway, we have a lot to get through. So, knees press out, chest lifts up, and you know you do what you can do with what you have. I do have some tubing exercises, step touch right here, big arms, get moving. So I am using tubing, and I realize it's over there, but I'm also using dumbbells. We've got kind of the whole mix today. The reason for the tubing is I want to do back work with the tubing, and I just like it. There are some things that we just can't do with dumbbells that we can do with tubing, but that'll be right at the beginning, and then hamstring curl right here, and then we'll change it up and move on to dumbbells. Limited legs today, a little bit of legs, but not much. I'm gonna really focus on upper body. Single arm across. I want you to own how strong you've gotten through Stronger. You know, it's a great opportunity to reflect on how you've shown up for yourself through these past 8 weeks. Overhead with the arm, how you've shown up for your, like through the holidays, through all the things, like you keep coming back to doing this for you. That's a big deal. That's something to really honor. Not everybody does that, and it takes something. Step touch, same arms. You know, yay you. 3, 2, and a little tap reach. So a squat tap reach. I'm just trying to get everything in the shoulders and your upper back. Get all of that warmed up. We do have a lot of shoulder, back, arm, a lot of upper body work. In 3, 2, and 1. Now, you're gonna get out the tubing, which I just have to come right here for. Yes? Lat pull down. So there's no dumbbell move that we can create this tension and pull, right? So we can push, and we will with shoulder press, but you know what you're doing, right? You're holding the handles, and then you're grabbing on closer, little bend to the knees, chest lifted. From here, lift like from the top of your hip bones up, tip your shoulder blades back and down, pull wide. Tension here, so check your neck, drop down to your mid back, right? This is all, this matters. Pull wide, and now pull straight down, like you're lifting your chest towards the tubing. And now check your elbows. If they're pushing way back like that, drop them under just a little bit. Yes? And then up and up. Here we go, 10 times. Down, pull. Pull your rib cage down, pull your abs in, exhale, right? So nothing is working alone. You're breathing. Pull down, breathe. Yes. So it's that tension from pulling wide. There's tension here, and now pulling down, we're creating engagement in your lats. We're creating engagement in a lot of the muscles in your back. Yes, I'm going 2 more. Breathing. Yeah, feel that tension, keep pulling it wide. And 1. Now, lift your elbows up, keep this tension. Yeah, so if you need to, take a second. All we're doing is tipping back, bringing it down. Can you see that? Tip back, so the whole point, like you have to have tension here, and if it's too much, just give yourself a little more slack. Yeah, so you've got 90 degrees, back, abs pull in, down, rotator cuff. All these little muscles around your shoulder blades, tuck your shoulder blade back and in. It's almost like you're finding the slot, like it's finding its pocket. A lot of tension. Back of the shoulders, top of the shoulders, upper back. Yes? Are you breathing? Yeah, I mean, it helps, right? You got it up. Now check your elbows. I know they probably want to drop down. You don't want them too high. One more, and then bring it down. Shake it out a little bit for our third exercise in this series. Pull my pants up, pull wide, and then straight back. Also one we can't do standing with the dumbbell, so the tension wide matters, and then straight out. So if your wrist and your elbow are on a countertop, and you're trying to get about a 90-degree angle in the elbow, keeping the wrist really straight, squeeze mid-back, tension. Your shoulders are probably a little hot right now, a little warm. Breathe, abs in, squeeze chest up, draw your abs in as you lift your chest and you pull back and you feel that squeeze. Great for your posture, great for your strength, because we are flexing the whole way. There's not momentum happening here. And like one side, I know for me, I gotta keep my eye on this side. It wants to kind of do weird stuff. So check. This is it. This is your whole life right here and right now. What your shoulder blades are doing are the only thing that matters. Let's go one more time. Keep the tension. One more. And then release it. Set your tubing down, pick up some heavy weights, which I'm gonna get from over here. Grab a sip of water, shake it all out, reset your nervous system. I brought my weights inside because they get so cold out here. The metal ones. But I want you to have heavy. Yes? Feet wide, toes wide, as heavy as you have. We're just doing squats, down and up, 60 seconds. Let's go. Down and up, keep going, down and up. There we go, down and up. I don't know why that happens sometimes. Press through your heels. So good news for you, counting 60 seconds, not reps. Thank goodness. Right, so check your knees. Use the weight up, push into your heels, draw your abs in, right? You're using that resistance, like press and squeeze, like you don't really want to stand up, like you're indecisive about it, and you're thinking about going back down, but maybe I'll go up instead. So it's sort of this push-pull. I know, 3, 2, and 1. Set that down. Back to your lat pull down. Second set. Handles. Hold the tubing. Heart rate up a little bit, yes? Yes, okay. Abs in, a little bend to the knees, lift up from the top of your hip bones, tip your shoulder blades back, do all those things before you start. Now pull wide, bring it down. And then check, like that wasn't hard enough. Wide, right? You get to adjust by your tubing. Wide, down. So one of the benefits of all of the strength training that we do is your grip strength. Breathe and lift. Grip strength has been directly associated with all-cause mortality. So, and it has to do with your nervous system. Pull wide, squeeze everything, like squeeze those shoulder blades. There's so much to focus on here in your back, right? If you just whip through getting your hands from A to B, you're missing it. Breathing. I'm going 3 more. I know I'm going slow on these. Value in patience. Chest up, squeeze. How could you feel this more in your back? How could you think about it more, where you want to feel it? Yes. Okay, now down here to here. Just keep the tension. Open it up, flatten it out, bring it down. Upper back, abs in. Are you breathing? Do you need more slack? I needed a little bit because it was getting weird. Check your wrist. Try to keep it straight. I know it's harder than it looks. It's a pretty simple motion. It's like one, flipping it up, bringing it down. There's so much happening. Woo. Yes, do you guys have like fire happening in your upper back? Right there. A couple more. Shoulders. Oh my goodness. Ah. Yeah. How'd you do? Shake it out, reset. Widen back. So, little rear delt pull, chest up, shoulders down. Again, anchoring down here so your abs are working. Pull wide. And then slide back. Elbows are not up high. So it's wide and back. Squeeze. And bring it together. The tension on your tubing will matter. So if you have really light tubing and you're not giving yourself, like if you have a whole bunch of slack here, you're missing something. We're here to get stronger. If you don't have sensation right now, do something that's going to create sensation. Make it tighter. You could use dumbbells and hinge forward. That's how we'd have to work that physics. We've done a lot of hinging in classes recently. I was trying to go through a class with very little hinging. I only have, I think, 2 moves that have any hinging. Are you squeezing? Yeah, don't check out. Squeeze right here, squeeze. Woo. And then like the rest of the day, you don't have to do that again. Pull back, squeeze, and release. 60 seconds of heavy squats. Last round, so your upper body can take a rest. We get everything moving, legs stay strong, let's go. Down, press and lift up. So remember, as you lift up, you're not just popping up, you're pressing your feet into the floor, you're creating contraction, you're creating more strength, breathing. Check your knees, press them out. Try to get them over your pinkies, right? The pinky toe. Chest up. Draw your abs in more. Practice that. Practice using your abs to stand. Nice. Couple more. And no, wrong. I counted. Go back. Go back. Whoop. Take it back. Not letting us miss our last 10 seconds. I was counting. I counted to 10. Sorry. We have 3, 2. Now you're done. Okay. Shake it out. Reset. Water if you need it. Now we're going to go shoulder press. Then we're going to hold it up here. Get ready, because this one might seem simple, but after doing all these, it's going to be kind of like this one. It's just 2 moves back to back. I'm going to go with a teeny bit less because of that second move. Might regret it. Second set may go up. We'll see. We're just here to play and have fun. Bend the elbows, check your wrists, draw your abs in, go. 10 and down. Pull your abs in, 9, chest up, drop your shoulder blades. 8, just keep practicing it. Breathing. You got it. Simple, right? Yes, and remember, your shoulders have already worked. That lat pull is a shoulder press on the way up. Now, last one, we're gonna hold it at the bottom and bring it just like the beginning of an Arnold press, in and out. In and out. I'm turning my palms. They face me, they face away. A lot of shoulder, a lot of back. We're in week 8, the final week, the final class of Stronger. Let's see what you've got. Yes, if you need to, you drop your weights down. What we're not looking for is for you to hurt yourself, but I want you to challenge yourself. I'm going 2 more. Woo! Boy, am I glad I picked these weights. 1 more. Oh my goodness. Bring it down. Great news, you have 2 legs worth of this one. We're gonna do a kickstand, single leg squat. The focus is on one leg coming up. So this leg is your balance. As you go down, here's a focus, knee out, hip in. So you're not going here, and it's gonna take something. It's gonna take thinking about it. And as you come up, I want you to press through that one leg. Now, could you weigh more? Only you know. You might wanna do it no weights. You know. You might wanna weigh 5 pounds more. Okay, kickstand, you ready? Here we go. Take it down, drive through that heel, work the stand. The down is easy, let it go. I often work the down, so this is a little bit different. Push into the heel, press, work the up. Yeah? And if you need to hold on to something, hold on to something. If you need to keep this kickstand leg down, do it. But play a little bit here, right? Remember when doing stuff and figuring out what you could do was fun? Maybe as a kid. A couple more. 1 more. Chest is up, yes? And then shake it out, switch sides. Plant, kickstand. Knee out, hip in, check it. Drive through the heel. Where do you need to focus? Do you feel pressure on your heel to the ball of the foot? Yeah? You got it. Breathe. Yes. Just notice what's different. This side is different than the other side, I promise, for you as well as for me. Get some water. Shake it all out. Get ready. The best set is coming up. Shoulder press. And then you might be happy to know that all that pressing stuff is over. So good though, right? Don't you always want to be able to lift stuff over your head? All right, wide abs here. Tuck it in with the shoulder blade. Let's go. 10. Yes. Do you feel stronger? Don't miss that. Don't ignore it. Celebrate that. Chest up, chin up. You guys look good. Yes, and you choose your pace. Keep your abs really anchored, pull your rib cage down. I say that a lot because I recognize that what tends to happen is we stick our rib cage out. And then we're gonna hold it. We go in, we go out. If you need to take them down for a second, pick it up, do that. Breathe. Work your back as much as you can, as opposed to your neck. A lot of shoulder. Yes, I know. It's okay. You've got this. It's not supposed to be comfortable. Yeah, one more. Woo! Set it down. Going right into it. Single leg squat. I just want to give your arms a second. How are you doing? Stay with it. Okay, plant. Abs in. Here we go. Press down, lift up. Drive into that foot. Yes. Chest up. Find the center line of your body. Breathe. Ha. Use that stand. One more. Switch legs. So about 10. Other side. Press down, lift up. See what you can do. See what you need to focus on, right? Can you keep this knee? I know mine struggles sometimes. Keep the knee aligned with the foot that comes from the hip. Shoulders are back. So can you feel how using your mid-back really helps with stability? Yes. You got it. And then when you get to 10, you get water. Oh my gosh, thank goodness. Grab some water. So next up, before we go to arms, we have one last hinge. Everybody do it with me. 90 degrees with the elbows. Hips back, chest forward. See if you can get as flat as possible, straight out to the side and down. Straight out and down. Now watch. Out, extend, bend, down. Out, extend, drop the shoulders, bend, and down. Stand up. How did that feel with no weight? Check. If you need to, put your hand on something, do it one arm at a time. If your back is just like, I don't like that, please take that adaptation, right? And as you're doing it, if you feel your lower back a lot, set one weight down, put your hand on your thigh if you don't have anything around. Then we're gonna stand up and do straight up lateral raises. I know, back-to-back moves, similar muscle groups. Hips back, chest forward, as flat as you can be. Push your weight into your heels. Bend the elbows. Straight out. Extend. In, down. Push your hips back, out. Extend. So we've got triceps, we've got shoulders, we've got hips, we've got lower back, we've got mid back. Check your neck, flatten it out. Squeeze midline. I'd rather have your elbows coming like back here more than out by your face. Yeah, a lot happening in this one. That's why we're doing it on week 8. Push your hips back. And if you need to take out, I have one more, that extension, take it out. I know. It's weird today, right? Like all that mid-back stuff. You're welcome. We're gonna do one, you know. Lateral raises, just straight out to the side. You ready? Knees bent. Chest up, elbows back. Let's do it. Out. Just simple Squeeze your core in. See if you can drop your shoulders, lift your chest. Second set will go a little faster. Yes. One more. Out and down. Set that down. No weight for this one. We're just going to do 30 seconds of alternating cross and front. Can you see that? So it's a close step. It's essentially a single leg squat, but it's a tiny step forward, working your stability, right? I mean, is this not something you would do in your life? Or if you trip, there you go, let's practice. Here we go. So it's an alternating, you're pushing off of that front leg, step down, so it's a straight down. I want to keep this straight down and up as opposed to generating shearing force and stepping forward in weird ways. Yeah, so this is very intentional. Also to get everything circulating. Yes. See how low you can go. Just like use this as your check. Like how low can I go? You got 3 seconds. 2 and 1. Back to it. Second set. You know you're going to be stronger. It's going to be better. Second set, last set. Hinging, 90-degree, fly, extend. Do whatever modification you need to do. Honor you, honor where you are. Hips back, chest forward, knees bent, elbows bent. Let's go. Out. Right? If you skip it because you didn't like it, you won't know how the second set would feel. Are you breathing? Up, out. Yes. Check your back. Lift, extend, bend, and down. 10 of those. Yes, lateral raises, straight out for 10. Let's do it. 10, 9, 10. Good. I'd rather have it be quicker at the top, at the bottom. So you come down and then right back up. I am doing one more. I'm sure that was something close to 10. Shake it out. One last time. 30 seconds only, alternating front steps. Let's go. Down. So don't be sloppy about it, especially if you go faster. You know, faster is not an invitation to be messier. If you cannot be purposeful and precise, don't go faster, right? Chest up. Nice. 3, 2, and 1. All right, last little bit. Curls, overhead extension, or alternating kickbacks. I will probably do kickbacks, depending how your back feels. I just want to be sure we get biceps, triceps. I am going to go down to the floor today. If you have time, join me. If you do not have time, it's okay. I will record it. I will separate it. You could do the floor work at another time, shoulders back, but you've got to do it. Let's go. Let's go. 10 bicep curls, just straight up. 9. Slow on the way down. 8. Could you create more length and more strength in your torso? Lift your chest. All of that shoulder work that we just did, you may have a greater ability to pull your shoulder blades back and draw your abs in. Think about that. Yes. Couple more. And then we go tricep kickbacks or overhead. I'm gonna go down a little bit in weights and do kickbacks. If you go over the head, you could do 1 weight or you could do 2. Either way, back of the arms. Here we go. I'm gonna alternate it. You're going 10. So if you're doing kickbacks, it's 10. If you're doing overhead, it's 10. Either way, your abs are pulling in. Shoulders are pulling back. Couple more. And then back to bicep curls. So 10. And you know it's really good if you do 10 and you're like, wow, I feel like I could do 2 more. You don't have to stop. Do 2 more. I support that. Here we go. Curl it up. Bring it down. Almost done. Anchor your rib cage. Over and over. Lift your chest. Check if your shoulders can unlock, like as they're on your back. Right? Your shoulder blades, I should say that. That was weird. If your shoulders were attached to your back, that'd be funny. I mean, they kind of are on top. Never mind, I'll stop. You get it. Breathing. I'm going 2 more. Yes. If you had no struggle, note to self, get heavier weights. Tricep overhead or kickbacks. Chest forward, abs in, elbows high, go. Work your mid back. Extend. Either way, the whole goal for tricep work is extension at the elbow. So whether you're extending over your head, you're extending through a push-up, you're extending by this kickback, that's where your triceps work. Almost there. When you get to these 10, set it down. Holy cow. That was a lot of upper body work. If you've had all that you need, I wish you the happiest day. I'm going to take it down to the mat for about 8 minutes of ab work, a little bit of back work and shoulder work. Okay, so up to you. I'm going to start with push-ups on the knees, going to an opposite arm and leg. On the knees to work your back, your core, your arms. So much good stuff because we can work the core front facing, yes? Which is so good for your full body strength. So push-ups, we're going to 10 push-ups. You can do it on your knees or your toes. And then I want to just show you first so we can go right into it. From your knees, we did this once before, we're going to do it again. We did it in stabilize, hands under you. You're going to extend one leg from like a knee push-up position, not a knee all fours, and then extend an arm and down and up. Yeah? If that doesn't work for you, because you're like, wow, too much balance, I'm not ready for that, be on all fours, that's fine. 10 push-ups into 10 of those, all right? You ready? Let's go. And in your push-ups, elbows track about 45 degrees back. Your head is up, right? The thing I see a lot of is the head, like trying to get your face to the ground. That's not the goal. It's more like your chest to the ground. Breathing, using your core, and then when you get to your 10, shake it out a little bit. If you didn't just do a push-up on your knees, as though you're doing a push-up on your knees, extend one leg back and then the opposite arm forward. From here, you're going down and up, yes? Now, when we do next level stabilize, we will be doing a lot of stuff with our vision. Right, and you've got to figure out how far forward you could drop that hip. So if I drop that hip a lot, I've got to take my arm down. And we're doing 10 on 1. Whew. So much core. You feel your arm. Yeah, I know. We didn't start week 1 doing all of the things that we've done. Now, keep in mind that, so you're doing the other side, we may do the same exercises in different classes, but by doing them in a different order, we're changing what's happening. So, pressing down through the hand. So much to play with here. Are you breathing? Yes? Good job. When you get to those 10. So each set, I did a couple of them that I really hinged forward and put a hand down so I could get that motion with the leg. Up to you. There's a lot to play with on that one. I think it's a pretty low risk. 10 and 10. Last time through, 10 push-ups. I'm going on my knees on this one. So there's a lot of opportunity in that stabilizing, strengthening move. And keep in mind, however your push-ups are feeling, you've worked all of these muscles for this whole class. Breathing, always. Exhale. When you get to your 10, just take a moment, let your shoulders release, and then go again. Don't take such a long moment that you consider all the other things you have to do, which of course you have a lot to do because you're you. And if you didn't have anything to do, you'd come up with something to do, right? Woo, one side is always different, isn't it, than the other? This one's hard. When you get to 10, you switch sides. So the further forward you get in lengthening across the hip bone, the more stability is going to be required. So if you need to kick your hip, the anchored hip, push it back more into a figure 4 or a like whatever that is, all fours. It's not a figure 4. Breathe. Oh my goodness. Did you get to 10? Yes? When you get to 10, flip it straight over. Oh, enjoy that. Man, what a gift. The floor, thank you, Earth, for holding us up. Okay, leg drops, 2 together. Let's go, shoulders down. Down, squeeze and pull up. Now, I do have an option after this one to do it with the overhead, with a weight, but you don't have to. But what I want you to focus on is your back. Can you push your spine into the floor and not let it come up? Can your abs brace that much? Are you breathing? You bend your knees as much as you need to. 6 seconds. I didn't even tell you how many or how long. Way to go for just doing it. That's it right there. Now optional, either just your hands over the head or you could use one of your weights. Out of the way. We're gonna do split legs, so we're gonna do alternating leg drops like this. Down and up. If you don't want to use a weight, just bring your hands over the head and place your fingertips on the floor behind you. 1 full minute, let's go. Down, up. Now play with where you hold the leg that's up. So if you want to make it so your hips are up and you've got a little more engagement there, that's going to make it a little bit harder. You could play with having your leg down further, which means you've got to hold on differently from your abs. But please breathe and pay attention to your lower back. Honor what you need. Breathe and lift. Five seconds. And then set your weight down if you have one, 10 times, bridge up and down. This is your in-between. We're gonna go through those two one more time, and then you are done. Right, so I guess it's gonna be just over 10 minutes. What could be better for your time, investment? So are you doing this bridge just popping up, or are you pressing down into the floor and squeezing your hips as you lift? Very different exercises. And it's up to you. At this point, maybe you just want to lift and lower because you need a break. Now, when you've done 10 of those, both feet together, 1 minute, 3, 2, 1, let's go. Down and up. So it's just a leg drop. As you do this, can you picture the sides of your rib cage like you're pulling them down into your waistline, and then you're holding them there? Those are your abs doing that holding. And then picture your spine pressing into the floor, squeeze and lift. Relax your head and your neck. And if you need to, separate, do alternating legs, or bend your knees more, all right? It's all physics. So if you have a shorter lever, less force. And that's it right there. You did a teeny bit extra, sorry. Okay, next, either overhead or just hold your hands over the head. Split legs, 1 minute in 3, 2, 1, let's go. Pull up. Breathe and lift. I just feel like I'm destined to shortchange you on something about abs, but if you take your mind and you place it on how you could squeeze in your center from your core even more every single rep, you're just gonna squeeze more strength, more adaptation, more better out of each one. 15 seconds. 8 seconds, squeeze and lift. 3, 2, optional. Down and up for 15 seconds, holding your weight right here. If you're done, drop your feet, it's fine. If you're up for it, Do this with me. 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Set it down. Oh my goodness. Shake it out, extend, circle one foot, feel your spine on the floor. See how much you could relax your shoulders into the floor, your head and neck into the floor, your head into the floor, hopefully not your neck, that would be weird. Hug your knees to your chest. Release your lower back. 2 times, deep breath in. Honor yourself for showing up. And then rock forward. Take your time with it. Lift your hips. Breathing as you come up, and you know you could stay down there and you could stretch. Do what you need to do for as long as you need to. Well done. We did some challenging stuff today. You did it. Week 8. We're done.